Hey Patriot family, how you going? I put a message up on Facebook that I just put up a small post of what we've been doing with our Ranger, just to show you some of the mods we've done. First caveat is I'm not a fantastically experienced four-wheel driver. Really, we've had the Patriot for X1H for about coming up a year and 3/4, and everything's come off the back of that. So everything I've done has been as a result of YouTube clips and the forums on Facebook. So with the car, I really wanted to solve two things, or create two things. One was something at the campsite that would complement the trailer, and the other thing was when we're away from the trailer that we can be self-sustainable if we want to. So I'll just show you around some of the things that we've done, and it may give you a few ideas. As far as the front end goes, there's nothing spectacular here. A Summit bar from ARB, some bash plates underneath, spotlights from Bush Ranger. These were interesting because they you can dim them, which is a little bit different, and then just a 6 or so dB aerial with a GME radio. The old solar blanket's looking a little bit worse for wear, all the detritus falling out of the trees. We come around here, the roof rack's just a Rhino rack platform. The only thing that's a little different up there is a 100 watt solar panel. And at the moment we're running a couple of jerry cans off the roof for extra water, and I've rigged up a pump that just allows us to use the hose if we want to for cleaning down the dog or cleaning down mats, etc. So that's been great. I found out online that you can get a 75 litre bladder that goes behind the seat of the Ranger, so we're probably going to do that. A, it's more water, and B, it's down out of the way, so that should be good. Most of the stuff that happens inside, we put a scent canopy on top, and had some fairly significant electrics put in just to allow us to run a little bit off the grid. The heart of it's just down there. You can see the box where all the connections come through, individually fused. I use the back tray for a charging station, so we've got auxiliary points and USB points. You can see I've got the water pump in there. I've got handheld radios, GoPro batteries, LED light for around the campsite, and that works fantastically well. So that'll charge off the car and also charge off the solar panel. Down on the wing panel, there's under the wing panel there's a 150 amp hour lithium and a 2000 watt inverter, DC to DC charger, and the Red Arc management system. Round the back, this is where it gets a little bit controversial for some people. We do like our coffee, so I'll get that one out of the way to start with. This is a coffee machine we use at home, so I just lock it in the back, and when we get to the campsite, pull it out. We make great coffees. 60 litre Travelmate fridge, fantastic complement to the trailer fridge, works really well. As I said, under here is all electronics, and over the other side we've got safety gear. Couple of drawers work really well. One thing I'd say if you're going to do things is to get the gas lift on the tailgate, so you can lift it up with one hand. It certainly helps Jane. The other mod we're going to do is get rid of this top on the tailgate and actually get a storage box that fits in there, and then get a piece of stainless steel to go on top of it, so we can do some prep and cooking on there, because we can run an induction stove as well off the battery, which is great. Just a pretty simple monitoring system, plus a solar out. There's also a solar input for the battery. If we're parked up, we can use the solar blanket as well to charge the battery. In here is our little oven. I know I've seen that recently on the page. We find it great. So just inside there, Jane's just prepared 2 leftover beef gravy and applesauce toasted sandwiches, so we'll just put that on when we leave. Pork, sorry, I've been told. We'll just put that on when we leave, low temp, and an hour up the track we'll get ready to have a changeover, and we'll have some food. The other good thing about this is, you know, I was toying up with the idea of a generator, but if we plug a lead into the power box, turn the inverter on, and then connect it to the trailer thinks that It's on 240 volts, so we can actually transfer power from the car battery to the trailer battery. We've been doing a bit of driving around. This one stayed at about 85%, trailers down to about 50. So if we had another cloudy day, we could throw a few amps into the trailer battery and get us through. So that's our Ranger. That just allows us to get around. If we want to, we can camp out, and it certainly complements the trailer. Cheers, bye.